This is Bharat FM.
बजेगा भारत झूमेगा भारत.
ये है भारत FM.
बजेगा भारत झूमेगा भारत.
Namaskar, Sat Sri Akal, welcome and adab. You are listening to Bharat FM, a one of its kind, multilingual, eclectic provider of entertainment, information, and news to Indian Americans. Headquartered in Cincinnati, Ohio, Bharat FM airs shows out of Cincinnati, Chicago, and Phoenix. We take pleasure in our ability to cater to your bhakti, chusti, sfurti, shakti, and masti needs with our audio and visual shows. Check out bharatfm.com for our online program schedule and archives. I'm sure the content will definitely tickle your senses. Tune in via the 24-hour web streaming on bharatfm.com or via the Bharat FM app. More information can be procured at 513-488-5070.
Hello, Namaskar, Namaste, Vanakkam, and good evening to all the viewers and listeners across India and to all the listeners in the United States. A good day. Welcome to this Diwali special edition on Storytellers Cafe. I'm your host, Usha Venkatraman. As you all know, friends, Storytellers Cafe has completed almost 18 months. We began last year in June and now we are in November. So almost about 17 months, right? It's been a wonderful journey. As you all know, the pandemic hasn't been easy for many of us. In fact, almost to all of us. But to navigate through these difficult times by listening to stories has certainly helped us, right? Because stories are comforting. Stories give us a vicarious experience. Stories take us to those magical places, magical lands. And as you all have been traveling on the wings of the words of the storytellers, they've taken you to far off lands. You visited many countries in the past 17 months, right? I certainly have, just by sitting in the comfort of my home. So I invite you, listeners, and those who are watching Storytellers Cafe, sit back, enjoy, get your family, gather them close to you, and listen to stories because we have curated a special Diwali episode on Storytellers Cafe. And travel with us to alternate timelines. Sometimes a story can teach much more than an entire philosophical treatise. So, this is the time to enjoy, not to kind of, worry about whether you have to remember something. No, listening to story itself is very relaxing because the tales of the past give our present lives meaning. Somebody said it's the duty of the present to convey the voices of the past to the ears of the future. And the earth is made up of stories and not atoms. And also, somebody said stories are one virus that needs to be passed from one to another, and you won't get affected by it. So, do pass on, share these stories. Remember, we used to settle on the sides, by the sides of our grandparents, and would listen to stories because that's what my childhood was. I remember my grandmother telling us grandchildren stories every afternoon during the summer holidays in the heat of Delhi. That's right. But who remembered the heat? We just traveled to magical, mythical lands. So today, friends, we have a wonderful, wonderful guest with us, and she is from New Delhi. Now, hang on a moment. I will introduce our guest for tonight. Our guest is Sonia Bareja. Let me bring her onto the screen first, and then I will introduce you because she is going to be with us for the next 5 days. And each day, she's going to be telling a story about the each day of Diwali. There is always a story behind our celebrations and festivals. You know that, right? So maybe the overlying theme is the victory of good over evil, but every day has a wonderful story, and this time we have specially curated this for you. And Sonia Bareja, let me bring her onto the screen all the way from New Delhi. Sonia, welcome to Storytellers Cafe. How are you?
Thank you, Usha. Thank you so much. I am absolutely good. Starting the festival today, which is called the 5 Days Festival of Deepavali. And I hope you and everybody around you is also good.
Absolutely. You're looking so beautiful in that lovely fetching sari. And
Thank
I
you.
know that, and the festive season has begun. I can see the lamps lit behind you. It's so beautiful, right? It is definitely the festival of lights.
Yeah, you're right. Absolutely. The festival has begun today. Like you said in the beginning, that this is the first day and we have something special for next few days. So let's see how it unfolds.
Yes, Sonia, I just went a little off air there. Friends, internet is not very cooperative sometimes, but let's pray that it stays with us for the next 20 minutes. Sonia, please tell our viewers about what is in store for the next 5 days. And before that, let me introduce you. It's my right and privilege to introduce you. So, friends, sit back and listen to Sonia Bareja's um, multifarious achievements and what she's been doing. This is just in a nutshell. Sonia Bareja is a co founder and chief story facilitator at StoryNac, a consulting and coaching firm which provides workshops plus programs to businesses and academia, like schools, colleges, universities, facilitating the knack of storytelling. Sonia is an incisive professional with over 20 years of varied experience. And after having worked with some top tier brands such as Wrigley, Samsung, Xerox, and Tupperware, is now a story coach, certified mindfulness practitioner, and facilitator. Sonia has been storing across the globe in the realm of children, parents, and teachers. She likes to especially tell mythological and historical tales from India. She delves in various projects around storytelling, like performance and business, creative writing with young adults and students, brand creative and content development for business houses. Sonia also mentors young adults in the US around storytelling and creativity. You can follow Sonia on her Facebook handle, which is at StoryNac, NAC as in KNAC. She also has an individual Facebook handle, Sonia Bareja .7. You can follow her on Instagram at StoryNac, uh, at StoryNac, LinkedIn also StoryNac, and she has a website which is www.storynac.com. So that's about Sonia Bareja. Once again, welcome to Storytellers Cafe, Sonia. So tell us what's in store for us.
Yeah, so before we really plunge into these 5 days journey, it's amazing. But I cannot start without taking a moment to thank Usha and all the viewers and listeners and everybody who's been behind curating this wonderful platform. I remember when I was watching the beautiful Antarmay program that Usha just telecasted a few days ago for Navratris. Uh, as an Indian, we all know the story of Navratris. In fact, as religious people, we worship Ma Durga in some of the other or the other avatar during the Navratras. But what she brought during those 9 days is something truly mesmerizing and amazing. As an Indian, I felt goosebumps when I was looking at those performers. And it takes a lot of courage for a curator to bring such a program and telecast such a program live for audience, not only in India but for Indians and non-Indians across the globe. So first of all, Usha, take full credit for that. Obviously, the artists definitely deserve a standing round of applause for bringing or for doing what they did. But like I said, it takes a lot of courage to go against the normal. Nobody really takes these kind of courageous steps as tellers or as curators. So you did that, so you deserve that round of applause, Usha, and thank you so much for bringing that. And I remember when she spoke to me, and she wanted to do something different and something as amazing as she did for Navratras during Diwali. And we chanced upon, and I really appreciate her openness and the way she shares and she discusses and she's open to listening the ideas. And we chanced upon doing bringing forth these 5 different stories of 5 days during Diwali. Not many people actually know that Deepavali or Diwali is a 5-day long festival. It starts from day one, which falls on the Triyodashi or the 13th day of the Kartik month, which is today. And then it is followed by the next day, which is the 14th day, or the Chaturdashi as it is called, or as a festive day, it is called Naraka Chaturdashi. There's a story that we'll talk tomorrow. And then comes the Diwali day or the Lakshmi Pujan day, and so on and so forth. The 4th day is Govardhan Puja, and the 5th day is the Bhai Dooj. So that's how it's a beautiful amalgamation of these 5 festivals that makes it Deepavali, or as Indians we say, Deep Mahotsav. And today is the beginning or the onset of this 5-day festival, and it's called Dhanteras. And we'll be bringing in the story of Dhanteras. What is it? Why is it called so? What is one story behind it? And let me tell you that according to Hindu Shastras or Hindu Puranas, there are various tales behind one festival. So Lakshmi Pujan, Govardhan Pujan, or even Dhanteras, there will be many tales in the Puranas. But we have limited time. So for each day, we have curated at least one story to bring forward to you. Like Usha said, that this is amazing, that sit back in the comfort of your house and listen to these stories. And as she rightly said, that stories are legends. They are memorable. They create memories. So what best than to listen to these mythological tales or the tales of our own Puranas and pass it on to our generation. So we have just created this small effort, and thank you so much, Usha, for making me a part of this effort. I'm truly humbled and overwhelmed. So thank you so much.
You're welcome, Sonia. You're welcome. So, friends, do tuck in these stories in the deep pockets of your heart and treasure them and share them. Okay? So, let's bring it on, Sonia.
Yeah, sure. भारत में मनाया जाने वाला एक प्रमुख त्योहार है, या यूं कहें कि एक उत्सव है जो 5 दिन तक चलता है। हम सब ने बचपन से ही देखा है कि दिवाली के ठीक 2 दिन पहले घरों में बर्तन, चांदी और सोने जैसे आभूषणों की खरीदारी शुरू हो जाती है। इस दिन को धनतेरस के नाम से मनाया जाता है। धनतेरस को धन त्रयोदशी भी कहते हैं, क्योंकि यह कार्तिक महीने की कृष्ण पक्ष की त्रयोदशी को पड़ता है। धनतेरस 2 शब्दों से मिलकर बना है, धन यानी पैसा और तेरस यानी 13। असल में दिवाली महोत्सव की शुरुआत धनतेरस से ही हो जाती है। इस दिन हम धन की देवी महालक्ष्मी जी की पूजा करते हैं और साथ ही साथ धन के देवता कुबेर जी की और देवताओं के वैद्य धनवंतरी जी की भी पूजा करते हैं। लोग इस दिन सिर्फ धन की प्राप्ति के लिए नहीं, बल्कि सुखी जीवन और निरोगी जीवन के लिए भी प्रार्थना करते हैं। इन सब को करने के पीछे हिंदू पुराणों में बहुत सी कथाएं हैं। समय की नजाकत को रखते हुए मैं उन सब कथाओं का जिक्र तो शायद नहीं कर सकती, पर आज आप सबके सामने महालक्ष्मी जी की पूजा क्यों की जाती है, उसकी पौराणिक कथा मैं आपके लिए लेकर आई हूँ और आशा करती हूँ कि आप सब इस कथा का आनंद मेरे साथ लेंगे। तो आइए शुरू करते हैं हिंदू पुराणों के से ली हुई एक कहानी। इस कहानी के अनुसार भगवान विष्णु बैकुंठ से एक बार भूलोक की तरफ विचरण के लिए जा रहे थे। भूलोक यानी पृथ्वी लोक या मृत्यु लोक भी कहते हैं। तभी महालक्ष्मी जी ने उठकर विष्णु जी से कहा कि मेरा भी बहुत मन है आपके साथ भूलोक देखने का। विष्णु जी ने मुस्कुराते हुए महालक्ष्मी जी से कहा कि तुम वहां मेरे साथ चल तो सकती हो, लेकिन एक शर्त है। उस शर्त के अनुसार तुम्हें मेरी सारी बातें माननी होंगी और भूलोक की सांसारिक चीजों के प्रति आकर्षित नहीं होना होगा। माने पृथ्वी पर जितनी भी सुंदर दिखने वाली वस्तुएं हैं, उनसे अट्रैक्ट नहीं होना होगा और मेरी सब आज्ञाओं का पालन करना होगा। माँ लक्ष्मी जी ने मुस्कुराते हुए जवाब दिया कि आपकी बात तो मैं यहां भी मानती हूँ नारायण, तो मैं भूलोक में भी आपकी आज्ञा का पालन बखूबी करूंगी। यह कहकर माँ लक्ष्मी जी नारायण भगवान के साथ भूलोक की ओर चल पड़ी। जब भूलोक पहुंचे तो विष्णु जी ने लक्ष्मी जी से कहा कि आप कुछ देर तक यहीं विश्राम करें, मैं दक्षिण दिशा की ओर होकर आता हूं, लेकिन आप यहां से कहीं नहीं जाइएगा। अभी विष्णु भगवान वहां से निकले ही थे कि लक्ष्मी जी को इस बात की उत्सुकता ने घेर लिया कि आखिर दक्षिण दिशा में ऐसा क्या है जो नारायण मुझे अपने साथ नहीं ले जा सकते, या वो रहस्य मुझसे छुपा कर रखना चाहते हैं। यह देखकर और सोचकर माँ लक्ष्मी जी विष्णु भगवान के पीछे पीछे चल पड़ी और रास्ते में बहुत सुंदर सरसों के खेत दिखे। सरसों के खेत में फूल लहलहा रहे थे, जिन्हें देखकर महालक्ष्मी जी मंत्रमुग्ध हो गईं और बहुत से फूलों को तोड़कर अपना साजो श्रृंगार करने लगी। और फिर कुछ समय पश्चात जब वहां से निकली तो रास्ते में ही गन्ने के खेत थे। लंबे लंबे गन्नों को देखकर महालक्ष्मी जी के मुंह में पानी आ गया और वो वहां बैठकर गन्ने के रस का स्वाद लेने लगी। और तभी अचानक से वहां नारायण भगवान प्रकट हो गए। नारायण भगवान ने जब महादेवी लक्ष्मी को गन्ने का रस चूसते हुए देखा तो बहुत नाराज हो गए और कहने लगे कि तुमने मेरी आज्ञा का पालन क्यों नहीं किया देवी, और तो और अपने सिर पर किसान के खेत में चोरी करने का पाप भी लगा लिया। अब तो तुम्हें पश्चाताप करना ही पड़ेगा और इस पश्चाताप के जरिए तुम्हें भूलोक पर इसी किसान के घर पर 12 वर्ष तक रहकर किसान और उसके परिवार की सेवा करनी होगी। और यह कहकर नारायण भगवान वहां से बैकुंठ की ओर प्रस्थान कर गए और महादेवी लक्ष्मी के पास किसान और किसान के परिवार की सेवा करने के अलावा कोई चारा नहीं था, तो वो वहां पर रह गई। पहले ही दिन महालक्ष्मी ने किसान की पत्नी से कहा कि मेरी बनाई हुई इस विग्रह की तुम सच्चे मन से लगन से पूजा अर्चन करो और ये तुम्हारी सारी मांगे पूरी करेंगी। महालक्ष्मी का इतना कहना था कि किसान की पत्नी ने मन लगाकर सच्चे मन से शुद्ध भाव से महालक्ष्मी जी की पूजा करी और देखते ही देखते कुछ ही दिनों में किसान और उसका परिवार धन धान्य से परिपूर्ण हो गया। ऐसा करते हुए महालक्ष्मी जी ने किसान और उसके परिवार के साथ 12 वर्ष व्यतीत किए और उनकी खूब सेवा की। 12 वर्ष बीतने के बाद विष्णु भगवान महालक्ष्मी को लेने आए। यह देखकर किसान तिलमिला उठा। उसने कहा, मैं लक्ष्मी जी को यहां से नहीं जाने दूंगा। यह सुनकर नारायण भगवान मुस्कुराए और कहने लगे कि महालक्ष्मी तो चंचला हैं, वो एक जगह पर स्थिर कभी नहीं रहती। बड़े बड़े लोग भी उन्हें रोक नहीं पाए, इन्हें तो जाना ही होगा। किन किसान पर तो जैसे बच्चे की तरह एक हट सवार थी। वो जिद्दी होकर कहने लगा कि मैं तो लक्ष्मी जी को जाने ही नहीं दे सकता। उस भक्त का प्रेम भाव देखकर महालक्ष्मी जी ने अपना सही रूप धारण किया और भक्त की तरफ मुस्कुराते हुए बोली कि किसान, अगर तुम वाकई मेरी इतनी पूजा अर्चन करना चाहते हो और चाहते हो कि मैं हमेशा तुम्हारे पास रहूं, तो मेरी एक बात सुनो। कल त्रयोदशी का दिन है। कल के दिन अपने घर को बहुत सुंदर तरीके से साफ करना, एक तांबे के लोटे में बहुत से सिक्के डालकर और मेरी विग्रह की सच्चे मन से लगन से पूजा करना, और मैं वापस तुम्हारे पास आ जाऊंगी। और ऐसा कहते ही महालक्ष्मी वहां से अंतर्ध्यान हो गई। महालक्ष्मी जी की बात मानते हुए किसान और उसकी पत्नी ने ठीक वैसा ही किया। त्रयोदशी के दिन पूरे घर की लीपा पोती कर कर घर को साफ किया और महालक्ष्मी जी के विग्रह के सामने एक तांबे के लोटे में सिक्के डालकर रखे और दीपक जलाए, क्योंकि महालक्ष्मी जी के इस दिन पूजा के साथ साथ यम दीप दान करने का भी बहुत महत्व है। और ऐसा करके किसान और उसकी पत्नी ने खूब सच्चे मन से पूजा अर्चन किया और तभी महालक्ष्मी वहां फिर से प्रकट हुई और जैसा कि उन्होंने वादा किया था, वो किसान के साथ पूरा वर्ष वहीं रही। और तब से लेकर आज तक यही प्रचलन है कि धनतेरस के दिन, जो कि कार्तिक महीने की कृष्ण पक्ष की त्रयोदशी के दिन पड़ता है, उस दिन आप महालक्ष्मी जी की पूजा अर्चन करते हैं और उनकी विग्रह के सामने रुपए, पैसे, चांदी, सोना या बर्तन भी रखते हैं। और तब से लेकर आज तक धनतेरस या धन त्रयोदशी धूमधाम से मनाया जाता है। या जैसा कि मैंने कहा कि दिवाली महोत्सव की शुरुआत धनतेरस और धन त्रयोदशी से ही की जाती है। तो ये थी हमारी हिंदू पुराणों में से एक पौराणिक कथा धनतेरस की महिमा के बारे में। ऐसी ही बहुत सी कहानियां सुनने के लिए आप हमारे साथ जुड़े रहिए। धन्यवाद।
मैं तो बहुत उत्सुक हूँ सोनिया जी, और वो जो गन्ने का रस के बारे में आपने जो बताया, बस मुँह में पानी आ गया। Would love to have a
Thank
ganne ka
you.
juice. What a lovely story, Sonia.
Yeah.
Beautiful. One could just go on and on listening to you. Friends, I hope you are hooked. Please sit with your family and enjoy this delight that we are bringing to your homes this Diwali from Storytellers Cafe. You won't get this. This is almost like listening to a story, gathering around, not a grandmother here, but we have a wonderful woman out here who is narrating the stories and has created the whole aura, the whole festive spirit. So do decorate your house, sit there, dress up, and sit down and listen to the story and celebrate all the 5 days. Sonia, what a privilege to have you here. We thank you. I thank you on behalf of Bharat FM for, curating these 5 days and, coming up with it. Because, I just give an idea and then it's up to the storyteller to take it and then do that, and which you did it beautifully. And I'm so excited about the next 5 days, the next 4 days, and eager to know what each day unfolds.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Usha. Like I said in the beginning, the Diwali could not have been, this brighter, especially after two years of not so happening Diwali because of pandemic and obvious reasons. That, there was so much of grief around all of us, and none of us felt to celebrate Diwali the way we like to. But this year, yes, by God's grace, life is coming back to normal. Pandemic is slowly fading away. COVID is leaving all of us, and people are coming back to accepting the normal, the new normal, as they say. And so I can't be more thankful to you and everybody who's been a part of Storyteller Cafe and Bharat FM for curating this and creating this platform and giving this beautiful, bright, and colorful Diwali to us.
Yes, Sonia. Really, it's been beautiful, and there is an air about it that, happy tidings. There's a silver lining out there, and somehow the Festival of Light is brightening our future. So, friends, but do stay masked, maintain all the social distancing. Let's be a little more careful and tide this out, so that we can all be healthy, wealthy, and safe. So, Sonia, I'll see you tomorrow, same
Yes.
time, same place, 9 p.m. Indian Standard Time, 11:30 a.m. Eastern Time, and all the viewers in the United States. I hope you're enjoying. Please drop in your comments. We love to hear even words of appreciation. Do tell us from where you are, and we would love to know. And share this with all your friends so get more and more people. As you know, that Storytellers Cafe on Bharat FM can also be listened just the audio, but we also have an audio visual um, effect for you during this pandemic time, and the stories are archived. So in case you missed the first session, don't despair. It's there in our playlist. If you just go to Bharat FM Facebook, Storytellers Cafe, and do the Diwali special with Sonia Bareja, you will find all the sessions. Similarly, on YouTube. Please do spread this word, join us, and enjoy the 5 days of this festive season, the Festival of Lights. Shubh Diwali and happy Dhanteras to all.
Thank you so much, Usha. Happy Diwali to everybody. Happy Dhanteras, as today is Dhantrayodashi. So stay blessed, stay happy.
Yes.
This is Bharat FM.
बजेगा भारत झूमेगा भारत.
ये है भारत FM.
बजेगा भारत झूमेगा भारत.